Alright, so I just turned 20, and apparently that means I'm supposed to have a LinkedIn page, a 5-year plan, and a protein shake in my hands at all time. Meanwhile, I'm just over here trying to get through the week, without losing my house keys or accidentally saying you too when someone says enjoy your food. No one tells you that your 20s don't start with confidence, they start with confusion. You're not a teenager anymore, but you're not really a proper adult either. You're just here, awkwardly floating in the middle, googling how to fix your life. Some mornings I wake up feeling excited, like I'm gonna change my life today. Then I stand up too fast, get dizzy, and end up lying back down thinking about my childhood for 45 minutes. Being 20 is weird. You're still close enough to being a kid that you miss it, but far enough that no one cuts you slack anymore. You feel like you should be building something, but you're still not even sure what you want to do, let alone how to get there. The worst part is, everyone's pretending they've got it together. You go on Instagram, and people are manifesting success, while sipping iced coffee in Dubai. And I'm here, eating beans on toast. Let's talk about this whole, you've got to be better than your parents thing, that no one talks about. It's drilled into us early. Like if your dad worked 9 to 5 for 40 years, you better invent an app or become a CEO, or buy a flat by 24 or you've failed the mission. But what if that pressure's just a load of rubbish? What if being better isn't about money or job titles, but about living differently? Maybe learning to actually take care of your mental health, or just having the freedom to say this job's not for me, without feeling like a letdown. My dad's always said stuff like, you need a job where you can get promoted. And fair enough, I get where he's coming from. I also see him come home every day, exhausted, making jokes like, I'm getting too old for this. He used to laugh at that. Now it just makes me think he wasn't joking. He just never got the space to say it properly. Growing up in a Yorkshire household, we don't really talk. You feel a bit sad and someone tells you to go get some fresh air, or stop being daft. You mention you're stressed, and the response is, have a cuppa. It's all very emotionally repressed. And now I've inherited that same awkwardness. I want to say something deep, but it comes out like, yeah, just feel a bit weird, you know. But here's the thing, just because no one showed us how to open up doesn't mean we can't learn. Even if you fumble the words, even if it feels weird, it's better than bottling it up for 45 years and then shouting at traffic. To be honest, my job isn't what I want to do forever. Some days I'm just there, serving food, while people chat and take breaks, and I'm running around like a spare part. And I think, am I wasting my life here? But I also know, if I quit, I lose that routine, and that human interaction, that bit of confidence I get from talking to people I wouldn't otherwise talk to. So I stay. Not forever, just for now. That's what they don't tell you. Sometimes surviving the week is a success. Sometimes it's not about quitting your job and chasing a dream. It's about getting home, having dinner, and saying I made it through. And what if you don't know what your dream even is? That's the bit no one wants to admit. You feel like you're supposed to have a passion, a goal, but some of us just don't yet. And that's alright. You don't have to make your 20s look like a highlights reel. Sometimes it's just the small wins. Making your bed, reading a book, taking a walk instead of scrolling for 4 hours. That is movement, and that's progress, even if no one claps for it. When I was younger, a sunny morning, before school used to feel like magic, even if I hated school. Now when the sun's out, I'm just glad it's not raining. That spark's gone a bit, but sometimes it comes back in weird ways, like when I make a nice dinner, or I get through a day without feeling like a total failure. That matters, even if it's quiet. Maybe adulthood isn't about finding huge meaning. Maybe it's about not losing the small things completely. So yeah, I'm 20. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying. And I'm learning not to hate myself for not having it all figured out. If you're in your 20s and you feel like you're already behind, let me say this, you're not. You're growing, even if it doesn't look like it. And if you've got a job you don't like, or you live in your parents' attic, or you spend more time thinking than doing, That doesn't make you broken. That makes you human. We're all just trying. Some of us are just being honest about it. So keep going, even if you're scared. Even if it's slow, you're not alone. You don't have to be extraordinary. You just have to be honest with yourself.
Able locked down. We lost B. Enemy capturing Able. Enemy counterintelligence aircraft observed. Enemy recon aircraft observed. Azon bomb mission underway. Enemy holds all positions. Fighter pilot inbound. Strafing the target. Closing with Baker. Charlie is ours. We hold Baker. Taking Baker. They're capturing Baker. Enemy care package observed. Stop their resupply. They're capturing Baker. They're taking Baker! Gas canister! Enemy capturing Charlie! They're capturing Baker! They're capturing Charlie! Baker's overrun. Enemy contact at Charlie. All positions in enemy hands. We hold Able. Taking Baker. Recon searching for targets. Capturing Charlie. Enemy recon aircraft observed. They're capturing Able. Capturing Baker!
Throwing grenade!
Capturing Charlie.
Go!
They're taking Baker! Baker's lost! Party strike inbound! Find cover! Taking Baker! B captured! Enemy bomb incoming! Enemy cover! Capturing Charlie! Enemy contacted Able! You showed real grit out there. Damn fine work, soldier.